are fresh. Just watched WWE Backlash, and quite a show. Lots of big developments, if nothing else, and we're going to break this thing down real quick for you guys and get you what we think. It is myself, AB Matt, Cousin Waldo, Cousin Roscoe, Brother Jeffro. We got it all going on. Yeah. We're going to break it down right into it. Ty Dillinger, Aiden English on the kickoff show. Let's go back here. Jeffro, what you got on this one?
I thought this match was fine for what it was. Good kickoff match. I was actually kind of hoping Aiden would win. I've been really enjoying Aiden's work lately. I like the artist gimmick. I think it's funny. And, Ty's a great wrestler, too. Good match. Got the crowd going. And, maybe would have had a little bit different winner for myself. But otherwise, good match. I enjoyed it. I ain't got much else to say about that.
John, what you got?
Good match, good open. I really dug Aiden's tights. Those were cool. Those were the Starry Night tights.
Very cool.
Good match. I'd like to see
Tights.
Starry tights. Yeah, I'd like to see Aiden get a little bit of a push, and I'd like to see Dillinger too as well. Came up with a lot of heat from NXT, and he's one of those guys that's sort of fallen into that, hot in NXT and getting up to the main roster. It's like, now what? But hey, good open. Nothing wrong with it.
It was. Roscoe.
Aiden to me looks like the old Jesse Ventura. The hair, the tights, thought worked real good. Ty Dillinger worked good. I think it's a good opening match. Get the crowd hot. I thought it was a real good opener.
Brother, Jesse Ventura can't sing like that.
No, he does have a good singing voice. I was impressed with the singing.
Absolutely. I'm with you guys. I thought it was a nice opener for the evening. I thought both guys went out there and worked probably a better match than most expected. Just looking at it in a kickoff match, you know how those things can go. I thought it was a good little match, and I'm a fan of each. I like Aiden quite a bit. I like Ty a lot. I think two solid workers, and we got a solid match out of it. And then we opened the main show, the big card, and opened it hot, did they? They've built Mr. Shinsuke Nakamura up as kind of the poster boy for this event, and they pulled the trigger. Sean, you said you kind of predicted this before it started. You said, I think they'll probably just go ahead and open with Nakamura, and you were 100% right. So with that, we'll start with you, Nakamura and Dolph Ziggler, his main roster debut.
I thought it was a very good match. I thought that, I've said all along that I think Dolph is a really good place for Swagsgate to start on the main roster. Dolph's a 10-year guy, been there a long time, gets the WWE what they want. Yeah. So good match, good way to start, in my opinion. I didn't see anything wrong with it at all.
Go back to Roscoe now.
I think the whole match told a good story. Really, it's kind of 50-50 match. You didn't see a lot of Nakamura getting over on Dolph, and Dolph not a lot on Nakamura, but I think it's a good story told match, and looked good. A+ on my end.
Man, when Nakamura came out, I mean, it's no secret. I'm a huge Nakamura fan. I think we all are. But when he came out, and I saw the entrance a million times. I saw it live. I saw it, but something about him coming out on that main roster, knowing that was his first match, I'm getting them again right now. Honest to goodness, goosebumps. Yeah. And I thought the match was awesome. And I really liked the fact that Nakamura did not show us all. He didn't show us all the tools in his arsenal. No. He held some stuff back, and it's still just perfect. And anybody that was watching this has to realize this guy he's got one path. He's going all the way to the top. I'm predicting by WrestleMania he will be the heavyweight champion.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that.
Nice. I'm coming in. I agree 100% with all of you guys. It was a fantastic match. I think this little Dolph program was a very nice entrance into him for the main roster, and they got a great match out of it. I actually think this match can elevate Dolph too, if they choose to do something with him now, which they probably won't, and for better or for worse. But I think it really showed Dolph got a good match out of it too, and it was excellent. It was perfect.
Let me throw out one little thing
Absolutely.
right here. A little bit. Let me give everybody up here a little bit of Arson advice, okay? I know that Nakamura's not everyone's cup of tea. I can get that, okay? But don't be a mark. Don't be a mark. Because here's the thing, okay? You don't like the dude, fine. But if you listen to the crowd, most people do. And you're not looking like a cool guy. by saying, well, he's this or he's that or I don't get it.
Bad little salesman.
Yeah, whatever the case is, just quit being. Don't be a mark about it.
Yeah, he's definitely over.
When you don't care for someone, we don't have to read about it every time we turn on social media because you're getting nowhere. Don't be a mark.
Yeah.
And Matt, you said it best. This was better than at least one of his Samoa Joe matches.
One.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. From there, we went into a fun tag title matchup. You had the Usos defending against Breezango. Oh man, and we'll start back here with Ruska on this one.
Tyler Breeze, a lot of good comedy spots. I like the dressed up as the old woman, the Jinder, the turning the Miss. One of the Usos coming off top rope. It's a good all-around match. It's a fun match to watch. I enjoyed it. Probably second match of the night, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
Wow, we agree.
I agree.
I like it when we agree.
Scares me that y'all are teaming up back there.
Yeah, I know. What's going on?
Great.
Your hot tag partner's turning on you.
And my other tag partner.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Your video partner and your in-ring partner. But Defro, you said you agreed with the second match
It was my second favorite match of the night. I loved it actually. I really think they're onto something here with the Fashion Police. I really do. I enjoy him, and I thought this. It really felt like a Chikara audition for Tyler Breeze.
Yeah.
And just the way they were working the broom spots, and the fact that the broom was over so much that when I think it was Jey Uso broke the broom and the mop, it got such a reaction. He got, honest to God, heel heat for breaking a broom.
And I'll say, I said it when this happened. Somewhere Perry Saturn is smiling.
Yes.
Perry Saturn is smiling because Moppy got a little bit of a spot right there.
Right.
Yeah, but it was awesome. And I was just going to say, love tag team wrestling. Love to see the SmackDown tag division getting some fresh heat under it. And I really like an idea Matt had, which I think he'll shoot at you in a little bit.
I'm just going to say that I'm pretty sure Tyler Breeze got the call today that he's been on the spring clean list for tomorrow, and that he was trying out for Chikara tonight. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But great match. I don't know if it was. I would have to go back. It's either number 2 or number 3 for me on the night. I've got a kind of a close race for my second favorite match.
It's 3 for me.
Yeah, but I think.
But a close.
Yeah. It's really close. Great match. Let me throw out there real quick some guys that don't get much love from. It seems like anybody's the Usos, who I think are as solid as they come in the ring. I think
solid-ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
But great showing for them. I thought they did some good stuff in there, and man, the stuff with Breeze was great. And Fandango's such a great worker. I mean, you had 4 really awesome workers in there, and I don't see anywhere where you couldn't have a great match. I think the Tyler stuff caught us off guard a little bit, though.
Yeah, I'm not expecting that much of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't expect that as much in WWE, except maybe the house show. You'll see some stuff like that.
When he first came out with the Jinder, I think we were all a little groaning.
Oh yeah.
And he
made
it work.
He made it work.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you 100%. Like I said, my third match of the night, I think I liked Dolphin Knock a little better as my number 2, and we'll get to my number 1. But it was close. As far as just a fun level, it may have been more, just fun, so to speak. But really good, and just, I think it was a good but just refreshing to see something different, a different styling that you don't see on the WWE, especially on a pay-per-view level, even on a TV product. But very good, and as you said, they're onto something with this Breezango gimmick. It's working, man. And as you said, Fandango, he's almost as underrated as Rocky Romero, but not quite. And
I wish Tanahashi was as good as Tyler Breeze.
That's true.
We won't go there.
Yeah, one of these days he'll get there.
He'll get there. Poor guy.
From there, Sami Zayn and Baron Corbin, or Big Ron Corbin, as we like to call him around here.
Man does a mean oil change.
He does, man. Muffler work too there.
I don't know about that.
I think it's anyway.
Sorry.
Anyway, Zayn and Corbin, Jeffro. Let's see what you thought here.
Loved it. Good match. I was a little surprised to see Zayn go over. This is one we were kind of talking about. Who would it help or hurt more? Because I do think Zayn needed a win at this point, but I actually think Corbin may needed to win a little bit more. Right now, he's lost a lot lately, and they've really been building him up. I almost think Zayn is a little like Teflon. Losses don't really hurt his character that much. So, but that being said, I love Zayn, and I was glad to see him get a big win too. I thought the haluva kick was one of the better ones I've saw him hit in a long time.
Yes, it was.
And I really enjoyed the match. I think Corbin's came a long way, and both guys really performed. It was a great match.
Absolutely. Sean, what you got here?
Good match. Again, almost every match on this card was really good. So, it's hard to rank them. Probably number 4. But still, just a fantastic match. I was actually really glad to see Sammy go over. Even though I agree with what Jeff's saying about Corbin, it felt like it'd been eternity since Sammy won a match. And he is like kind of the Teflon man. I think he'll always have a level of overness regardless and that sort of thing. But I thought the ending was great. They did a setup for the haluva kick that was different than I've ever seen before, and it was almost out of nowhere. Not to take something away from Randy, from diving Randy here, but great match, great finish. I really enjoyed it.
Absolutely. Go, my man.
I agree with Jeff on a lot of that, and Sean here, but the haluva kick came out of nowhere. I think it was a good match for Corbin too, just coming off of the Dean Ambrose feud. I kind of felt like Corbin kind of needs that IC strap. I was kind of cheering for him at WrestleMania when he's going for it. But I think it was real good. That it was a solid match. I'm glad Sammy did win because, like I said, Sammy's character needed it, in my opinion. But it's a good match. I think both of them worked really hard on that one.
I think we all agreed too. This didn't feel like the end of this feud.
No,
it didn't feel like a blow off.
No, I think there's more to that program. Definitely some more meat on that bone, and that's a good thing.
Well, and that's something overall on this pay-per-view. I don't think a lot of things ended tonight.
Yeah, no.
I think that we're progressing forward.
It was a good building pay-per-view and a good pay-per-view. Sometimes a building pay-per-view, one called that, you might not get as good as you want, but tonight nailed it.
Right.
And for me on this match, I thought it was fantastic. Both guys, great matches. You said that haluva kick was fantastic, a little different styling on that, and that looked really good. Great finish to it. I was very glad and even popped for Zayn going over because it has been forever, but I also am kind of agreeing he is such Teflon that I feel like Corbin might have needed to win more from a booking standpoint. But again, it's a program, so Corbin will probably get the next one, and you know how that goes. So I think it'll be fine.
I think Corbin's winning Money in the Bank.
I can see that.
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you need a heel with that anyway, and he's a good. You don't want to be a main. Yeah, I think that's a very good early prediction, sir.
Yeah. It's going to be kind of more like the Sandow shock.
Yeah.
Sandow won it, and when he wins it, in our opinion, it's going to be kind of like that. But it's actually, I hate to say it this way, it's going to mean something.
Yeah,
they made Sandow like a joke.
Yeah,
right.
And Baron Corbin's far from being a joke.
Right.
The guy's got speed, strength, amazing athlete.
I wonder who Sandow's mimicking these days. The unemployment guys?
I think so, man. That's
Jeff Jarrett.
Jeff Jarrett,
yeah. Dutch Mantel. All right. After that, we got all the women on the roster of SmackDown thrown into one matchup. Naomi, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte against Carmella, Natalya, and Tamina. I think that's correct. I'm pretty sure. But, Jeff, what you got on this, brother?
I'm going to say, first of all, I'm not a member of the He-Man, She-Male, Women Haters Club, whatever. I love women's wrestling. That being said,
I thought he was a He-Man, She-Man for a long time. He had a day.
That's a touchy subject, but cross-dress Jesus.
Pray after this.
I'm just going to say, me personally, I don't care. I don't even know who won this match. And that's not to say I don't think there's very talented women in this match. I just think the booking has been so bad going into this particular program and match that it's been a real disservice to some very talented women wrestlers. And literally, who won?
Natalya tapped Becky out.
Yeah, Becky.
For the finish.
Good. Cool. I don't care.
Yeah. John?
Here's the thing. I'm first of all, I'm a big fan of all these women. So I mean, at different levels. I mean, Charlotte's my second favorite women's wrestler in the world. But here's the thing, they have as a whole, Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, in my opinion, the deepest talent pool they've ever had.
Yeah.
Ever in women's wrestling, they've never had talent like they have now. And this is what you do. You throw them into I don't even understand the gimmick. I mean, what they should be working to build toward is Naomi versus Charlotte. Because let's face it, we know Naomi's keeping that belt warm whenever they decide to give it to Charlotte.
Yeah.
I mean that's probably the way it should be on that roster. But what did we accomplish here? And now we've got Charlotte like in this face thing, which I don't understand at all. And I did watch SmackDown, and when they were building toward this, they're kind of talking about this match, but then she turns to Naomi and says something about, and she's going to be ready to take the belt from her. It's just the booking is very strange. There's nothing against these women. I thought the match was fine for what it was, but again, I couldn't remember who won either.
Yeah.
I mean, it just they deserve better with the talent they have.
Seeing her in a tag team situation, there's something about Charlotte that reminds me of Robert Gibson. I can't think of what it is.
Just a little midriff.
Oh, who?
Yeah.
What you got?
Waldo's going to hate me on this, but at least there was 5 talented women in that match. Carmella was the one that was out.
Yeah.
That's true. No, I don't disagree with that.
I mean, I don't even know why she's there. But I love Becky's hair. It looked like my rooster comb off the suit. It was great.
I knew you'd like that.
Yeah, it was awesome. She's paying tribute to the rooster, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Becky. Yeah, that's right, baby. Gotta get cocky sometime. But
help me.
Chick magnet, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's kind of a bland match to me. It's not one of the best women's match I watched this year. It just kind of blah. Like I said, the only reason I do remember when, because I seen Becky's hair kind of messing up there at the end when she's tapping out. But it's kind of bland.
No, and I agree with that. And that's the sad thing is the women have been a real highlight on almost every show.
Right.
Especially SmackDown.
Yeah.
I feel like they've really booked that division well.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened.
That's where I'm at on it. I mean, I actually thought the actual match was better than I expected, which isn't bragging on it, though. Don't get me wrong. But I'm pretty much what's shown here. The problem is you have a pretty talented pool of women wrestlers right there that you've that you pretty much just completely put all in one program together to book and ended up with a at best mildly good 6-man tag match. That now where do you go with it? It's just break that down and set up some storylines between the women. Let's not throw everybody together and try to make something work. And hopefully they will now coming off of it. I mean, I get maybe just fitting things in, blah blah blah, and let's just do stuff. But come out of this and let's do something else now. Let's get some stuff going. As you said, the Charlotte Naomi thing. I mean, that's obviously I'm with you. That's the only answer to go with it. I mean, the face thing is weird with Charlotte. So
and James Ellsworth would have been better in that match.
Yeah.
Even though I'm sick of James Ellsworth.
Right. No, but I know what you're saying.
A lot of people drinking the haterade for poor Ellsworth these days.
It just got so stale. He's
worn out as well.
I respect what he's done, and he's got there, and he's getting paid, and I am very happy for him. But it's just got stale. It was fun at first. It was very fun at first.
He's wearing killer gear.
Yeah, he's wearing killer. I think there's still something. You could probably find something to come away with and be entertaining from him even
I
right
feel like
now.
It was real cool until WWE put their stamp on it.
It is. I mean, And with Carmella, I mean, that's not cool. That's not going anywhere. Maybe there is something.
She should
cool
be with
there,
his own cast.
She should. She should just pull the trigger and put it back together. That's what worked. It was good.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
But anyway, from there, my match of the night. I don't know. Everyone may agree here. AJ Styles, Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. We'll start right behind me with Roscoe on this one.
Great, solid match. Probably better than solid, actually, because those two guys, they can work. Of course, AJ is one of my top 10 guys that I've ever seen wrestle. So, I mean, it was good. I think the ending was good. It kind of left the opening for the feud to continue, and I think Essen will continue a little while. Maybe SummerSlam might see a title change. But, of course, Kevin Owens for a big guy. Or, I'm a big guy, too. A lot of respect for a guy that can do the moves that he can. So, I think it was a great showing by those two.
What you got, Waldo?
Well, I don't know how much you can say other than a great match. I mean, you have two of the absolute best in the world. Two contenders, in my opinion, for the best wrestler in all the land, you know, all the world.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you couldn't say that it wasn't. It was fantastic. Really, some memorable moments in there. I really like the finish because this is a feud I don't want to see end right here. I'm not going to lie. I wish this was the world title feud instead of the U.S. title feud because I think that would make more sense. But I really enjoyed the finish with AJ getting stuck in the table with the, selling the leg and all that. I thought it was great. I can imagine, man, I'm really down the IWC tonight, I guess, but I can imagine out there somebody's complaining, count out, blah, blah, blah. But it made sense, and I mean, if not for the Dunn bait match, probably the best match you would have seen this weekend if it weren't for that match on NXT.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty much just going to be saying the same things. This was tied for my match of the night with another match, which was the Nakamura Dolph. I have them right together. I give them pretty much the same rating. The AJ Styles Owens match, though, I genuinely feel like you're seeing possibly on the level that they are on, when I say like the WWE worldwide level, two of the 5 greatest performers of our generation going against each other. I mean, and even the stuff with Owens on Talking Smack, reiterating how good with character work he is as well as his in-ring stuff. Him and AJ was just perfect together. I mean, we knew that. I feel like both guys was probably excited to be having a match with each other on a big scale like this. And it's, like you said, glad to see it's going to continue. Love the fact that they did something very inventive with the table spot, because I don't know that we've ever saw that with a guy getting his leg stuck in the monitor hole.
Very neat.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that afterwards Owens still went out there and gave him a super kick while his leg was stuck. And I want this to go on for a while. So it was like I said, tied for my match of the night. I loved it. Yeah,
I mean, I can't say a lot more as far as the performance of the match. It was fantastic. I'll put over the booking of it a little bit. I thought the booking and the ending, with that getting caught in the count out, was perfect. That builds Owens more as the top heel that he is, and I think this will completely start AJ Styles back a face run now. I mean, I feel like it's really going to be at the trigger point on that now. I don't know how else you can. If you're running with this feud, you have to now.
Right. Let's face it.
And he is anyway.
AJ's always been one of the most over guys since he got there. So one thing I want to point out really quick is whoever the agent was on this, or whoever called the spot, one spot in there where it looked like he was going to deliver the Styles Clash off the apron. Jeff and I both were clutching our chest. If we were in perils, we could hold them, because it was like, oh my gosh, this isn't going to really happen. So, and one more thing, all you Kevin Owens haters out there, go eat a taco. Pizza, something. It'll help you out.
Eat something.
Sam's Club has some great cookies. Go get you a few.
Yeah.
We done figured it out. He's got 7 cheat days a week, and so should you.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
All right, from there, the match that we all forgot was on the card. If we're being 100% honest, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. I'll go through this one, kick off real quick. Why not? To be a match that I forgot about, I enjoyed it much better than I expected. A solid match. I'm a huge Harper fan. Rowan, I don't hate Rowan. I don't love Rowan. I think there's some potential with Rowan. I think the character thing, Harper too, but Rowan even more so needs some work, because it's all, and we talked about it, everything all feels still so attached to the Whites. And as we talked about, it kind of sucks for Harper, because his gimmick is his gimmick that's been doing for 15 years, basically.
Right, yeah.
So, that makes it a little harder. Right. But I think he's starting to feel a little more away from it than anyone has before. Rowan, not at all. No. Not even remotely. But I thought it was a good little match, better than I expected, and I was glad to see Harper get a win and look strong. And Rowan looked strong, too. It was good.
I almost thought you said Roman looked strong there for a minute.
Roman always looks strong, brother.
Never know.
Yeah, that's right.
If Roman don't look strong, we ain't got a job.
I'll keep it short on this one. Good match. Better than I thought it was going to be. I've never been real big on Rowan, but I think he's improving, and I'm interested to see where they're going with this character he's doing. So let's give the guy some time. See what happens. Luke Harper is an amazing wrestler. And when you're talking about most underrated, he has to be up there in the ranking.
Absolutely.
About that. He is fantastic. He can do power. He can fly around like a cruiserweight. It's fantastic, and I do think desperately he needs an overhaul. So I don't know what. I mean, like you said, this is the gimmick he's always used, kind of. But he just needs some kind of change to break away from. And I don't mean the white family's necessarily a stigma, but you got to get away from that.
Yeah.
So I think a change in look or something would help. But he's amazing, and I would love to see him getting pushed farther up the card, maybe in a mid-title run or something like that soon. So, yeah, great match.
Me personally, it was my surprise of the night, and not just because I forgot it was on the show. But like once I actually, even if I knew it was coming, it was I'm a huge Harper fan, but I'd never really think too much about Rowan either way. But he really performed, I thought, and for what it was, because I mean, basically these guys was put in the cool down spot.
Yeah. Oh, it was absolutely.
But for what it was, I think they performed better than any cool down spot performers usually could, and they had a really solid little match with just a good hard-hitting big man style mixed in with Luke Harper doing his usual big man cruiserweight style. So loved it. Good stuff.
You took my wording. It was a great cool down match.
Yes.
That's all I was gonna say. Completely. Good cool down match.
It was perfect cool down. Like literally maybe a perfect cool down match. It was still good, but not
It took away from the little bit of the heat. Were Owens and Styles to get ready for the main event, and that it did its job.
Yes, it did. Absolutely.
It did its job.
And from there, the big main event, the WWE World Championship match. Randy Orton defending against Jinder Mahal, and we saw a, I guess, shocking victory and a new champion.
Don't hinder Jinder.
Because he is the champion. Jeffrey, I'm going to let you start this one.
I really got to be honest, I wasn't expecting much going into this match. I thought it was going to be very deliberate and slow paced, and they proved me wrong. I thought it was a good match. I mean, it wasn't the match of the night. It wasn't even in the top 3 matches of the night, but it's probably hovering somewhere right outside of that. It was a good match, and
it's 6 matches. It was in the top 6.
Yeah,
That's
somewhere
right.
around
everything hovering right outside.
roughly, sort of, maybe. But no, I liked it, and
It's a good match.
I hope the Singh brothers okay.
Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
Oh yeah, we witnessed a murder. That was
By the way, right call putting the belt on Jinder. Roscoe, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Right, I think it's the right call. It's taking make him actually a serious competitor instead of them 3MB days. To me, it's a good call. Like I said, we witnessed a murder with that one boy taking pretty rough on the table, but Randy Orton, perfect facial expression.
It was.
Yeah, that was great.
But it's a good match. Not really disappointed in it. Like I said, out of the 6 matches, it's within the top 6.
It's in the top 6 somewhere.
But it's decent.
Yeah.
It was a good match. I thought it was a very good match. I say to you guys a lot, I'm probably bigger on Orton than any of you guys are, but I think when Orton wears his work boots, he's as good as anybody you're going to find.
Absolutely.
And I think you saw a little more personality from him with what happened to one of the Singh brothers in that table spot. If you saw it, you know what we're talking about. Great match. And I'm perfectly fine with Jinder going over and Jinder being in the spot. I mean, because it is good to have new guys pushed. My only concerns, really 2. First of all, I think this is Heath's spot. I'm sorry. He was the star of 3MB. We love you, Heath. But the other thing is, even though I'm fine with it, it kind of bothers me that the SmackDown title, since AJ dropped it, has literally changed every time it's been defended on pay-per-view
It's
since
changed
then.
a lot.
And I hate hot potato and belts. I just hate it. I think good long. I think that belt would mean so much more if AJ had held it through Mania and up through this, and maybe lost it at SummerSlam or something.
Right.
In a feud like he has with Kevin Owens. I mean, they're not hating on these guys. Very happy for Jinder. It's great to see a guy that's really put the work in and worked his way up to get there. But I do. It does kind of bother me, this hot potato in the belt thing. But hey, good match.
Yeah.
Proud of Jinder.
We seen Jinder a year ago at WrestleCade.
Yes, we did. He was at WrestleCade.
Yeah,
So
From WrestleCade to World Champ.
So it's quite a story, and I was hoping Jinder would get it going into this match. I didn't expect a good match, and I was to a degree blown away by the match. They worked, and I'm with Sean on that. I think when Randy Orton wants to or has the desire to, he can go with anybody. Anybody that's in your best of the world discussion easily and have a fantastic match. I think you saw it tonight. I think he helped Jinder in spots to be able to carry him, and that's not sliding on Jinder at all. Just Orton's obviously much more experienced and better than Jinder, and I think you saw Randy step up and get a good contest out of it. Help Jinder. The stuff the outside with the Bollywood Boys was, one, brutal, but two, the reaction from Orton was exactly what we need. And hopefully, maybe that's a sign of where they'll go with the character going forward, back to that kind of thing, maybe. Because now, when that makes sense, he's terribly upset he lost the belt. Let's just snap again, and that's when he's in that mode. It's fun, so hopefully that'll be cool. So I loved it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a great show overall, top to bottom.
Where do you think the Bollywood Boys might go?
Bollywood Boys. Oh yeah, the Bollywood Boys. What I would like to see now, I think, put the tag belts on the Bollywood Boys and pull it, run hard with this Jinder and them thing, almost like a little stable. I think it would be fun to see you run for a few months.
I think the first thing we better do is make sure they're both alive.
Well, that's true. They may not be walking to get a tag run.
Vegetables can't carry the tag titles unless it's the '80s. But hey, anyway, all right. But overall, great pay-per-view.
And the last word I want to say. Jinder Mahal is the best case that you should bring steroids back to wrestling.
Jeff wants them back. He says bring them back. Forget the 92 trials. Pump them in. Wow. Pump them in. Let's get Jack. Booker T said it 14 times on the pre-show. You look at Jack, baby.
Backrash.
That's
Good show. Props to WWE. This is 2 pay-per-views of their under pay-per-views, whatever you want to call them, that have been back-to-back. The last 2 have been phenomenal, and I'll give props to that.
And they're sort of kind of getting a reputation of doing that, right? When your expectations are low,
I think we've all talked about it. The bigger shows are kind of not your shows that you watch for enjoyment of actual good wrestling now.
So does that mean that's the best way to book? Is to book bad? So that you get surprised when it's actually good?
I don't know about that exactly. But
now, brother, hold on. I've been to some badly booked things that were even worse than I thought. So when you only have 2 ropes, you got a problem. But anyway.
Yeah.
When you're booked in badly booked things to begin with.
Yeah, there you go.
I've been through some of those.
All right.
No doubt.
You want to hit them with all the Arson info?
I will, guys. Please, if you like what we're doing here, give us a subscribe. That really helps out. Click the little like button on this video. That really helps out. Gets more out there. Also, we're all over social media on Facebook as Arson Brothers, at Arson Brothers on Instagram, Twitter, Arson Brothers on Snapchat. We're pumping content out to all of those, trying to get out to you and get this thing going. Shows dropping here on the network all the time. So do that thing.
Do not forget, come and see all of us, Arson family members in Bluefield, West Virginia on June the 3rd with West Virginia Championship Wrestling Miracle on the Mountain. On the top of the card, you will see Chase Owens of the Bullet Club, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and other places, and John Schuyler of NXT ROH Top Prospect Tournament. They'll be tearing the house down, so get out there and see us.
That's right. Well, ton of Indie Stars. The PWX Championship will be defended. Anthony Henry taking Amphasad. Timmy Lou Retton will be there with his PWI 500 Championship thing against Darius Lockhart.
And what's the tag title match, Mr. Griff?
It's going to be the match of the night. I'm calling it. Heat Seekers, Ducks, Quack.
Duck House Brawl.
Duck House Brawl, baby.
Man,
I can't wait.
I hope it starts at a pond.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
All right.
But guys, come on out June 3rd and see us. There'll be tickets. There'll be a meet and greet. Come out, meet us, greet us. We'll sign something. We don't care if it means anything or not. We will.
And don't forget, sometime before the show begins, Hot Tag will be live on Facebook on Arson Brothers. Don't forget that. Giveaways, good stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. We're going to be coming hard at you on that weekend. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you later.
Oh, God.